As Taylor Swift sings in her new album, Tortured Poets Department, recently it's just felt like all my mornings are Mondays stuck in endless February. But you know what? Things get better. The sun's come out, my tomatoes are starting to grow, and Monday matters right here on Gary's Stuff. Hi there, I'm Gary. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. Today, indeed, is Monday Matters. Now, as usual, I'll be having a quick look at a few things that have caught my eye in the news of the week. I'll be catching up with what I've been up to on my bench, and of course, I'll be talking about this week's featured kit of the week. All these bits come as chapters, so you can hop backwards and forwards as your heart desires. Now, of course, if you'd like to support the channel at no cost to yourself, best thing to do, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell, and you'll be notified of all my future content as it is published. And of course, anything you like, please give it the old imperial thumbs up on the like button below there, because every like counts. And if you want to make a more concrete contribution to the channel, you can do that through Super Thanks, by becoming a channel member, or by joining any of my online affiliate programs, details of which are in the information box below. So, a few things I wanted to chat about. First is a live stream last Tuesday. What great fun it was. Plenty of you there, over 100 of you tuned at any one time. I think it peaked around 120-ish or so. So thanks very, very much for joining me. If you did, a lot of chat about musical taste as well, which was fantastic. I don't want this to be just stuck with plastic modelling all the time. We can chat about all sorts of other things that are relevant to the channel as you wish. So join me if you haven't done so before. Do make sure to try and join the next one, Thursday the 2nd of May at 8 p.m. British Summer Time. I'll remind you before then here on Monday Matters. Don't you worry about that, but do join in if you can. Couple of channel shout outs I wanted to give to channels I think you might be interested in looking at. First is very, very new. It's Bearded Veteran Creates. Good mate mine, Mikey, has started running a channel. Do check it out. It's very, very new, very few subscribers, very few views. It really is at the starting stage. But I'll tell you what, check out his video on the ICM FWD ammunition truck. Now, I did a box opening review of it recently. Check out Mikey's one. Check out how much this guy actually really knows about World War I vehicles. You know, I looked at his review and I thought, oh yeah, wish I'd mentioned that. Oh, didn't know about that. Oh yeah, hadn't thought about that. I was actually quite jealous watching his video. So please check him out. It's not pumping out videos like I do, because he's got lots of other things he does. He's quite involved with Models for Heroes, for example, and Friends of Models for Heroes. But do check out, give him a like, and do subscribe to his channel, because it really helps everyone who does YouTube if you subscribe. The other is a good mate of mine, and someone I've chatted around before. I've done stuff with this site before. Really, really good man, and that's Gavin Booth. Now, a lot of you have been saying, oh, can you do some stuff about figure painting? I can, but I've got to tell you, go to Gavin Booth's site. He is really brilliant at painting figures. I mean, properly good at painting figures of all sorts of scales. He does stuff from like 6mm war game stuff up to like busts and things like that. All sorts of types of figure as well. There's like Napoleonic, there's more contemporary World War II stuff, there's mecha stuff, sort of Warhammer type stuff, all sorts of things. He does things like metal less metallic, so doing metallic effects but without actually using metallic paints and things like that. Really good with faces and things like that. So a lot of techniques you can use in modelling your scale figures for your vehicles or for aircraft and things like that. Well worth a look. Again, give him a subscribe, give him some thumbs up on his content. That would be fantastic. Now, links to Bearded Veteran Creates and Gavin Booth are in the information box below. Do check them out, please. Finally, thanks to all of you for your input on some ideas of things to ask ICM when we get around to doing an interview with them. some really, really cool ideas of new products as well. But yeah, if you've got anything else strikes you, if any questions strike you, do just send them in. I've gone about a dozen or so questions that I'd like to ask. Do send some more stuff in. I'll send them off to ICM before the interview so we can like figure out the best way to do this so it sort of flows properly rather than sort of hopping backwards and forwards. And there's going to be supplementary things that prop up during the discussion. Something was, oh, by the way, does that mean da da da? You know the way it always happens. You see my videos with the likes of Airfix and stuff like that. So do send them in. Either send them to me by email. The email address is in the about bit in the front page of my channel, or you can leave comments in the information box down there, or comment box down there, and I'll pick them up and see where we go. Okay, that's enough for all of that. Let's crack on with a look at some of the more interesting news of the week. Clearprop has announced a new kit of the F86A Sabre in 1/48 scale. The test shots of the frames have been done and look great, but no box art is yet available. And just because they can, Clearprop will also be releasing this kit in 1/72 scale. I imagine many more versions of the Sabre will appear as time passes. TAKOM is using its traditional silhouette teaser to announce its next kit. Looks very much like the VK100 prototype of what became the Mouse tank before the top 75mm gun was incorporated as a coaxial unit with the main 128mm gun. In 1/35 scale, this will be a beast. SNOWMAN model has announced a new toolkit of the Sonderkraftfahrzeug 251 Model 1 Type D in 1/35 scale. Lots of people have been asking if this is a reboxed TAKOM kit after SNOWMAN released the 1/35 AH64 series, which are plainly made with TAKOM. But apparently, this new vehicle is their own completely new tool. Rubicon has this 1/56 scale T55 and T55A tank being added to their range. Well worth a look at these as they are useful size for smaller models and dioramas, but very well sculpted, I think. Talking of dioramas, MINIART has announced this new model of an engineering lathe in 1/35 scale, perfect for a workshop setup. The CAD looks great, but so does the actual plastic, as these images show. MINIART also has a new toolkit of the mid-production 75mm Pak 40 anti-tank gun in 1/35 scale. This comes with a crew of 4 and has marking suggestions for 4 battle schemes. If your taste in artillery is a little more, classical, then perhaps you might like the challenge of this set of a Napoleonic era French horse artillery team with horses and drivers in 75mm scale from RDG. It will look stunning completed by someone who knows how to paint decent horses. And finally, a very happy birthday to Roy Cross, who turns 100 years old this week. Roy was the artist who created most of the iconic Airfix box art in the 1960s and early 70s, in the process creating happy memories for a generation of model makers. Congratulations and many happy returns, sir. On the bench this week, and I published a box opening review of the Airfix Liberator on 1/72 scale. I've started to make it, and you know what? It's a nice looking kit. There are some issues, I suspect. There are going to be some ongoing issues about putting enough weight in the front end to get the thing to sit on its nose without the help of the tail, the crew ladder on the tail. But anyway, I'll see how we go. It is fitting together very nicely. I'll be continuing that throughout the week. I don't think I'll necessarily be finished by the end of this week. Maybe I will. As soon as it's finished, I'll edit it up and there'll be the build video, of course. I've also been working on the FX Club kit for this year, the D-Day duo of the Spitfire and Typhoon 1B. Spitfire's finished, and that'll be coming on to build video very soon. Typhoon 1B is very nearly video. It's in the primary paint at the moment, so won't be long before that's finished as well. Another video will be coming up. And of course, I need to make a start on my ICM Marauder in 1/48 scale. That's going to be quite a build, but it's going to be worth it. I have got some figures to go with it, some Grand Crew figures and pilot figures and whatever. And I will be doing a diorama base for it, but not like a conventional diorama base, something a little bit more sort of funky, a little bit more graphic. That's going to take up quite a long time, but that's going to be a bit by bit build, as I really want it finished before, of course, the D-Day celebrations in June. But another thing that arrived this week that I need to try out are some Atom paints. Dane Stewart sent me a set of the Luftwaffe Atom paints, the new range from Ammo by Miguel Jimenez. Very popular paints. These look really, really good. The colours look amazing. So I'll be doing a bit of a review of those whilst I'm also building this week's kit of the week. I needed something Luftwaffe. You know I love a what if or a Luftwaffe 46, or call them what you will, type planes. So I am going to build the amusing hobby Messerschmitt Me262 HG3 in 1/48 scale. The HG3 was the one with the engines buried in the wing roots and vastly more swept back wings. What the 262 could have been with a bit of development. Looks like a lovely, lovely kit to build. So I'll be doing that and using the ammo paints, the new ammo Atom paints, while I'm doing it. So 2 for the price of 1. Do come back for the box opening of that Me262, and then I'll have a look at the paints as well when I do that. And then, of course, I'm going to build the thing. There's going to be the Typhoon build. There could well be the Liberator build. Lots of content coming your way. How are you going to know it's when it's published? Well, best thing to do is subscribe to the channel and hit that bell, and you'll be notified of all my future content as it comes on the channel. And of course, anything you like that you see, please give it the old imperial thumbs up on the like button below, because every like counts. Thank you so very much for watching today. Hope to see you again on the channel really soon. Take good care of yourselves, take care of the ones you love, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.